Fanatical L's Network, fans first. Join us now. That would be now, Lou. Now, right now. It's a Monday night. Welcome, Lou. How are you? We're happy to have you.
I'm good. Thank you. Feeling fine.
Good.
Feeling fine after sitting in the rain. I'm good.
we're earlier today. I know we're streaming live here on Riverside. We had some. I know some of you experienced some different things with the worldwide outage with Amazon or the internet stuff. So I know a lot of things were affected by that.
Affect me though, but I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I know, like our house here.
Yeah.
We have the lock system here with the to get in the house, and I have an app on my phone, and I was that was not it was not connected, and then about like an hour after I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on because I didn't know what had happened with this worldwide outage, then all of a sudden all these notifications came to me later. So I think things are getting back to normal for a lot of these products, but my wife works over at Whole Foods, which is
dampened our victory Monday.
I know. Well, it's what a good win by the Brownies.
So
were you expecting a big?
So your wife, everything was okay with your wife?
Yeah, well, she works at Whole Foods, and so that's Amazon is and so they were affected by a lot of what was happening today.
Right.
Yeah. She texted me earlier. She's on her way home. She works. Yes. So Lou, you and I both were there at the game. You were outside in you said a hoodie and shorts, and it wasn't too bad after the first quarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't that bad. I mean, walking there was worse. Walking there in the
right.
rain was worse. Stopped at the Barley House, was filled with people, and I'm like, get out. I'm out of here. I'm just like, I walked in, and I was like, I'm at that age.
Too many.
No, this is just too much for me. But there's just too many people cramped in one place. But yeah, I will say this. Look, a quick story. The Dolphins fans were very cordial. We're very nice.
Yeah.
And I give them credit for that. And I felt bad for this woman. We're walking up West 3rd Street after the game was over. And she was a Dolphins fan with her son, who was a Dolphins fan.
Sure.
And the kid had to be about 9 years old. And she was telling me how people were being verbally abusive to her and her son. And I was like, I apologized. I said, look, on behalf of Browns fans, I'm sorry that they did that. I'm sorry that the people behaved that way. And she's like, no. Browns fans were great. It was the other Dolphins fans that were yelling at us and abusive to us. And I'm like, what?
Really?
And it's like, it blew my mind. But the ones that I talked to were really, the Dolphins fans that I talked to were really cool. And they were like, worried about Myles Garrett the whole time. That's what they were talking about before.
Really?
Game. I was like, yeah, you should be worried about him. So
he did register a sack, right? Late in the game. Yeah.
Yes, he did a lot. He impacted the game. The defense like played. They played with purpose. They looked like a team that was playing angry. That's what I noticed that right away, and I was like, good. Yeah. So what is your takeaway?
Oh, I was pleased. I think one of the things that we talked about on the post-game show with Ethan and Steve Hemrich last night was that, things were really good, and I don't really want to be that critical because the Browns did a lot of good things. But, if you just from a statistics point of view and just watching it, I thought that the offense of the team did well, and they scored points. A lot of those points were, thanks to some really good turnovers. Like we said, 4 turned that into 21 points. Quinshon Judkins, outstanding. We can talk about that too. But no, I was very pleased. I think I'm still cautious about the offense. We got to get some things going. But Dillon Gabriel did not turn the ball over. He continues to do the things that he's being asked to do. And they got a big game now against New England. So I'm anxious to see what that looks like going into there, because New England's a pretty hot team. They can lose, but they've been playing well. So
yeah, how much of the weather factored in on both offenses really not being too productive?
Well, you're right too. It's slippery.
At least in the beginning of the game.
For sure, right?
Yeah, it was a soggy, slippery game, and
Even
We were
the even
expecting a big game from Judkins as Browns fans, and we got it.
did you like the Wildcat, Lou? Did you like the
Go ahead.
Wildcat?
Yeah, the Wildcat on the goal line. That was a nice look. Yeah, that was good. When he scored the first touchdown, it's like I didn't, from where I was at, I couldn't see exactly what happened with the snap. It looked like he was faking a handoff, but he almost lost the ball.
He almost lost the ball, right? Yeah.
When I saw the
Yeah.
replay, I was like,
But didn't you think that actually helped probably with the
we had a
timing?
break score away. Mhm.
Didn't you think that helped with the timing when
Yeah.
he kind of
Yeah. He gave time for the.
Yeah, I think we're Lou. Am I delayed when I'm talking to you? Are you waiting on hearing me? Is that coming across delayed? No. Okay. Okay. I just wondered.
Are you?
I didn't know.
Coming across delayed to you?
No, I didn't know. We're if you're watching us, we're on Apple. No, we're on X, Facebook, YouTube. So we'll have this out on Apple and Spotify later. Anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
That first touchdown that he scored, the one that he went for 46 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? He had a little burst there.
Right before that, interception got called back due to a PI. Yeah, right before that, the interception was called back because of a PI, defensive pass interference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We threw the interception or they did?
And then
Wait.
The next play was the Quinshon Judkins draw.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We did.
Okay. Yes, that's right.
He got called back because of we had a defensive pass interference.
Good observation. Yes.
Scored a touchdown. But Miami, I'll tell you what, Miami made a lot of really stupid penalties. A lot of dumb mistakes in that game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that too.
Oh, yeah.
Really dumb. Like
what about their coach?
and it caused I was just like,
what do you think of their coach?
I mean, I don't know how he's going to survive. Yeah.
I
really think much of him, but yeah, I don't know how he survives. Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look healthy. That's the other thing. I don't know what you think. I know it was raining but he had the shades on it. He just doesn't seem sometimes like he's in the right mindset. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I know other people have speculated. Why are you wearing shades?
Sandwich. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, it's Miami. We beat them. Yeah, because didn't we lose to these guys last year? Didn't we play Miami last year, Lou, and lose to them? Yes. Okay.
We had DTR quarterback.
Oh, that's right.
A lot of these bad stats, offensive stats they were talking about last year were DTR quarterback or Bailey Zappi. So I'm like, dude, I'm just kind of last year was just last year. Just put it aside. Like,
yes.
We have this losing streak or this 20 points or blah 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 blah. I'm like, just shut up.
What are your
Jesus Christ? We won the game, so we did.
Defensively, going back there, Tyson Campbell, the cornerback, just really good stuff. Got the interception at the beginning of the third quarter, tiptoed along the sideline.
He was a better fit than Greg Newsome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he was a better fit for us than Greg Newsome was, and it was a great. I'll tell you what. Quick story, people. My biggest pet peeve while at a game is having to get up and let your ass into the aisle in the middle of a play. Right? That was the first play of the second half, and there was two people with trays of food and a drink sneaking by us trying to get to their seat.
Yes.
I had to get up and let them over, and I missed that play. I looked up when I heard the crowd roar, and I saw him running down the sideline.
Oh, yes.
The touchdown, but I missed the actual tip and interception.
Oh.
And I'm like, I looked at him like, assholes.
Right,
wait, because there's breaks in football between plays. Wait between plays before you get up and move.
Yes,
and if whatever reason, and I think I understand, it's halftime. Everybody rushes to the concession stand.
Yes,
it's insane to try to get anything.
I'm sorry you missed that. Oh man, well, they still scored.
No, yeah, but I saw the replay. I caught the replay. They still scored. Yeah, I'm happy it happened. But I was like, damn it. But yeah, first play of the second half.
Did you see the first half stats?
I had to tell that story.
Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Quinshon Judkins, at one point, it was like 3 or 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. And I noted that they said that he had 18 carries already. And I think he ended up with 25 for the game, which is really good. I thought he was going to get up to like 30 carries by the end of the game. The way
Mhm.
that first half they were handing the ball to him. Now Ethan,
I think they're managing his carries.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Ethan was talking about how, outside of the 46-yard run and a couple others, he really only averaged about a yard and a half to 2 yards the rest of the way, but we'll take it. And I just think he's going to get better, right? He's a rookie. He's new. He's
Mhm.
he's not Nick Chubb.
This is a lot of look.
What
No.
do you, like? Somebody was comparing him to Derrick Henry, sort of a smaller version of a Derrick Henry. No,
That's a good way to look at it. I'm going to say this too. Yeah. Look at the rookies and the production we're getting out of the rookies from this draft class already. That's impressive. And this is a rebuild. I hate to say it, but this season we were coming in with not that high of expectations.
yeah,
And Barry called it a strategical pivot, which is like
Yeah.
a fancy way of saying it's a rebuild.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of knew, but this is an interesting year for the AFC North. Somebody, I think it was Tyvis Powell, said the morning show that he thinks the 9-8, a 9-8 record will win the AFC North.
really.
What do you think?
I mean, that would be great. I have a bet that the Browns are going to win at least 8 games. So that would be great if they could pull that out. I certainly think that they got a shot.
Well,
I mean,
do you see that happening? Do you?
I don't. I mean, realistically, I don't think they do. But if they could somehow, if they lose to New England next week, but then they can come back after the bye and beat the Jets, then they're 3-6. I'm just playing the what if game. But then they also have a couple, games like
Baltimore
Tennessee,
Who knows what
Baltimore at home.
Baltimore will be in.
right?
And
And then the rest of the teams are really,
go to Las Vegas, and the Raiders.
yes,
Yeah, Raiders.
Yeah.
They're terrible. We got
Yeah.
San Francisco here,
yeah,
Tennessee. So I mean, there's some. I was saying this. There's a lot of winnable games. I said this last week, and lo and behold, one guy tweeted today that we screwed ourselves out of the number 1 pick.
that's right. You said that people would be complaining about that. Yep, you did. You said it.
Mhm. And I said,
Yes.
okay,
Yep.
we're mad when we win. We're mad when we lose. So just. Yep. So
No, I think you're good. Good observation on the rookies, though. We are really they're doing some good things. Dylan Sampson had a couple runs in there. Harold Fannin didn't do much, but he did catch a few
Carson
passes.
Schlesinger.
Yep. Carson Schwarzenegger, man, that one tackle he had.
Schlesinger just, God.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger's tackle that he had the one time when he brushed
He, like,
off his.
slammed him. He's like, get out of here.
Oh man, that was like a wrestling move. That I thought I was watching pro wrestling there.
That's what Harvey said to me. It looks like you look like when you were in the ring. I was like, yeah,
Right?
okay.
No, I did. I actually thought the same thing. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said that to me. And I was gonna say, I like what we're doing here, but I had this question, and we're gonna since you brought up the 8 wins thing,
Yeah.
and I said this to my brother, and I said it to a few other people, including Steve. Just anybody, if you want to comment on this too, how many wins do you think it'll take this year for Stefanski to keep his job? I'm thinking 6 or 7 around there. What do you think?
I'll go even one less. I think if he can at least get 3 more wins to finish out the season, get up to 5, I would say he has a better shot. So I'll even go 1 game less. I mean, if you can get 6,
I think that's very doable.
yeah, no 5, and I mean that's an improvement on last year.
They win 8 games.
They won 3 last year. They've won 5 this year. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, I do think considering the start that we had, and you mentioned it on your show on Friday night. I listened to parts of you reminded everybody that when we looked at the beginning of the schedule, the first 6 games were just brutal. I know Steve Gill wrote about it. You wrote about it. It was, if we could get out of there 2-4, well, we're not 2-4, but we're 2-5 now. So that, yeah, I think we're.
Well, the league didn't do us any favors. Yeah.
No.
For sure.
Now, I was talking to my colleague who I work with, who's been on our show before, and he's a Bengals fan, and they have the next 2 weeks. They play the Jets and another easy. I think the Bears. I think they have the Bears and the Jets, or the Jets first, and then maybe the Bears. But they were just saying how, that was a big win for them. With the getting traded and doing what he did, and I mean Friday. I mean, Lou, that was pretty. If you're a Browns fan, you're here in Cleveland, and there was a lot of chatter Friday about what happened the previous night with Joe Flacco and how
it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is, and I think it helps that the Browns did obviously what they did. They scored points, and their defense looked outstanding.
Give Flacco 3 more games. Give him 3 more games.
Yeah.
Just watch. That's all
Yeah.
I say. Give him 3 more games.
Okay.
Just watch. And watch what the Steelers do, because the Steelers have a much tougher schedule coming up.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Yeah.
So I think 6 or 7 wins would do it. And I said before, like, I see a 7 and 9 win team here, and I still think they can win 5 more games. I mean, I'm looking at like the Tennessee, Raiders, Jets. Those are 3 wins right there, and I think you got a shot at beating Cincinnati the last game of the season without Burrow, and even if Flacco is still playing for him, I think we can. I think we have a very good shot. We have a very good shot at beating Pittsburgh here, because I don't think Pittsburgh. They're not. I don't think they're as good as their record. I really don't. And people are going to be mad at me for saying this, Steeler fans, but you're not. So shut up. We're not as bad as our 2-5 record. We're not. We were the better team against the Dolphins, and it showed. We were definitely better than they were. So we're better than our record.
Lou,
and I think the San Francisco game here is a winnable game.
Yep.
What's up?
No, I was just going to say your observations on that, and then the other part of this that you mentioned it briefly earlier about Stefanski and to save his job. He, from what the players said, he really laid into them this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what that was like if you were a Browns player, right? He said a little bit of Philly came out of him. I wonder what that was like. I'm going to Philly, by the way, Lou, on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Never been.
Oh, good. Enjoy your time there. Oh, I've wrestled there. Yeah.
Met you at the art museum. What is it?
Oh, okay. You're going to run the steps like Rocky?
Yes.
You're going to run the steps like Rocky did there? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if his statue's still there or not.
Is it? Okay. I thought it was, they said it's like to the side or something. I don't know.
I went and saw it at one time when I first went to Philly like 30 years ago. I said, I got to see this statue. But anyway, put that aside. The other thing nobody caught that when Stefanski said this on the press conference. Said Joe Bitonio Joel wasn't allowed to say anything about that.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I heard the yes, I heard that. Yes.
I don't know. It's like, yeah.
Well, he comes across. I mean,
Detroit is beating Tampa Bay 21-9.
Yes, and I got it pulled up here on our TV here. Baker.
Go ahead.
No, Baker. I'm just watching like you. Yeah. Oh, he just dropped the ball, fumble, but then got it back. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that from. I mean, Joel Bitonio's not supposed to say anything, but it does give you a little bit more insight into why the players probably, are listening and why he hasn't lost the locker room, because that's been speculated on, especially Friday when people were pretty pissed off. So it's good. It's good that the Browns did what they did. And hopefully, coming, if they can go into New England, Lou, and show up and play halfway decent in all 3 phases of the game, mm-hmm. and our, field goal kicker. I mean, Andre Schmitz, let's give some props to this kid. I mean, he hasn't missed jack squat, knock on wood. I hope I don't, give him bad luck, but he again came through.
We'd have 3 wins. We'd have 3 wins right now. Yeah, that first week we should have won that game. We should have won that game that first week.
Yeah. So shout out to him. You already mentioned Carson Schwarzenegger, Mason Graham. Mason Graham, Schlesinger. I mean, these guys are coming to play, and
I have to say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say people were complaining that we didn't take Jackson Dart with the second overall pick. And I'm like, okay. If we took Jackson Dart, you understand we wouldn't have Mason Graham,
Yep.
we wouldn't have Quinshawn Judkins, and we wouldn't
Yep.
have an extra first round pick next year. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And nobody thought Jackson Dart was a top 10 pick. Yeah. Nobody. So just because you have one good game doesn't mean you flip out. Okay. So just stop.
And they lost yesterday's game in crazy fashion.
Flacco and quarterbacks. Yeah, they did. That was a collapse. Yeah, it was funny because there was a graphic on the Monday Night Football. They were talking about, I bet you fans of these teams are frustrated because Baker Mayfield was taken by the Browns, Sam Darnold was taken by the Jets, Daniel Jones was taken by the Giants, and all three of these teams are struggling. And I said, well, Baker Mayfield was also let go by the Panthers. He was also let go by
the Rams.
And Sam Darnold was also let go by the 49ers and the Vikings. Do you think the Vikings could use him now? Do you think the 49ers could use Sam Darnold now? So
yes.
And now Daniel Jones is a different story. He was on the Giants last year, and they gave up on him. So
yeah, I'm good. Daniel Jones is
year last year, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah. He's doing some good things. I'm happy for him just because I thought at one point maybe the Browns might be able to pick him up, but he was pretty expensive to be picked up as this off season. He was out there and probably available, but
it might have been good. I don't know if they were interested. Yeah, I think they were looking for more lower cost.
Yeah. What do you think? Let's pause here real quick for commercial, and then I want to talk to you about the quarterbacks real quick. So this is Stirring the Pot. We'll be right back.
Sure.
We're back here, Stirring the Pot. There's Lou Marconi. I'm Johnny Cleveland. Dillon Gabriel, what do you think of his game yesterday?
Well, he managed the game. They didn't go a lot downfield with him. He made some nice throws. His overall quarterback rating was like 89.1.
Okay.
He had no touchdowns, no interceptions, took 2 sacks, and he was 13. He only had 18 pass attempts.
Yeah.
He was 13 for 18 with a 72.2% completion percentage. So
yeah.
Now Tua, geez, he threw the ball 23 times. He had 12 completions, so he was like less than 60% of his passes. 3 interceptions.
Yeah, he was
2 sacks.
Okay.
And 24.1. Ooh, eesh. That was his score.
Ugh, yuck.
Yeah. And yeah.
How long do you
came in too, which was like, oh, the Texas
yes.
Game.
Yeah. The noise today after the game.
Question, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Tony Rizzo, 850 ESPN, was talking that he's got knowledge of people telling him that Shedeur is going to start some games at least toward the end of the season. I mean, Dillon Gabriel right now is managing. He's not turning the ball over.
Last four.
Yeah. So I suspect that
he hasn't thrown an interception, I don't think.
No. Yeah. He hasn't.
Go ahead.
I think so we'll probably see Shedeur. I think people are interested to see what happens. I'm glad that Dillon got his first win, though. That's a good thing for him. Considering the circumstances and the weather conditions, it was probably difficult. So the Browns not turning the ball over, this is pretty remarkable. You think about it, Lou, right? I mean, we're not turning the ball over. We were +4 on the right.
Yeah.
And we haven't at all, I don't think, right, with Dillon Gabriel as the quarterback.
On that kickoff fumble.
Oh my gosh, yes.
No interceptions, 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
82.5 QB rating in every game that he appeared. He appeared in 5 games. He started 3, and he appeared in 2. He appeared in the Detroit game and the Baltimore game. So I'm okay with him. Now I think what Tony Rizzo's saying, and I don't want to speak for him or anything.
Sure.
Picking his brain what I think he was saying or interpreting what he was saying.
Yeah.
I should say. I think they do want to know what they have in Shedeur before the end of the season. I think they do, and I think it's a good way. This year isn't about playoffs or winning. This year is about figuring out what we have. What do we need to do at quarterback? You're going to see next year. I'm predicting this too. You're going to see a completely revamped offensive line. You're going to see
A whole new, yeah,
draft picks and trades and free agency. You're going to
interesting.
because Joe Bertone is probably going to retire. I think
Right.
Teller's done. Yeah, Ethan Post.
Jack Conklin will be done. Yeah,
you might see DeJuan Jones come back.
sure.
Will be gone. Cam Robinson and DeJuan Jones will be back. Yeah, and
Cam Robinson, you think? Okay.
I mean, he
Yeah.
came in, and yeah, he did a good. He did a decent job. I mean, there was not much there. I just thought overall as a team they played well. It was complimentary football. Defense made Tua's life miserable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that's what we should do at home. We should win
Yeah.
games like this at home, and we were the better team and we won. And now we're on to New England, and that's going to be a challenge. That is going to be a challenge. But I want to see them play. If they're competitive, I could be like, okay, I don't want to see a collapse in the fourth quarter. I don't want to, I want to be competitive. I'd love to see them win. If they win this, that would be great. That'd be fantastic going to the bye.
And are we going up against Mike Vrabel? Correct? Isn't he the head coach in New England now? Vrabel. Yeah.
Yes, he is. He hasn't playing, he hasn't playing very good football right now. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Here, so.
what else did you want to?
Really good.
Anything else on the docket here for the Brownies? Anything other observations before we finish up?
Well, I think I'm just playing the schedule game a little bit.
Yeah,
I'd like to do this. Looking where we're at now, here it is. We got one more game and then we have the bye week. I'm just looking after the bye week. The Jets is a very winnable game. I think Baltimore's winnable here.
Yeah.
I think going to Las Vegas is winnable. I think San Francisco here is winnable. I think definitely the Tennessee game here is winnable. We're 2-0 in those Alpha Dog uniforms.
Yes.
Next time we wear them is against Tennessee here. Tennessee is just god awful. I mean, the Jets and Tennessee are just god awful. I mean,
yes.
That's 5 wins. That's 5 games we could win. Then after that we go to Chicago. That's 6. Then we have Buffalo here. We have Pittsburgh here. Okay.
And then we go on the road to play the Bengals.
Cincinnati. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we go.
So we could get to that 8 or 9 wins still.
Games.
Yeah. Could happen. We'll see.
It's. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It could happen, but I mean, if Dylan Gabriel gets better and he progresses.
Yeah.
If you're winning and you're contending, I mean, you're not going to play Shedeur Sanders if we're contending for a division championship or playoff spot. But it's too early to say that right now. I think it's a little bit premature for Tony Rizzo to say that. But hey, if he's got sources, then he's got sources. I've got friends in low places, so just that's what I have. So, but no, it was great to be there and win.
Yes,
it was great to be a part of it. And I tell people, I mean, there's still a lot of season to go. There's still a lot of games to win. So we got a long way to go.
Yeah. You're reminded by that when it's week 7.
Guys, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, totally.
It's
not
even Halloween yet.
Right. I know.
Yeah,
Halloween's.
We got time.
Yes.
So Halloween's what? Sorry, you're late on me. But
I think I'm getting delayed a little bit. I can tell because you're pausing on my end. But anyway, those are the technical things that with live streaming here. No, I think we're just early in the right now. Like you said, it's week 7, week 8, and we won a game. So let's see what happens next week when we go to New England.
We won a game we were supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
We did. We were expected to win this game. We went out there, we won, and that's just we took advantage of opportunities when we got them. And I also too, one thing I'm kicking myself the most about is that could you imagine how much better we would have played against Cincinnati if we had Quinshon Judkins through the whole training camp and preseason and in that game?
Yeah.
That game would have been a lot different.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sure.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, and that young he's a good kid, and it's a shame what happened, and it's just and I remember in July everybody wanted to get rid of him. Remember that everybody wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah,
And I said, wait, see what happens. Let's get all the facts. Before we freak out. So,
Yeah.
like I said, everybody just I did my Dr. Phil impression.
I heard that. That was pretty good.
Please, relax.
Yeah.
I just busted that out. Yes.
I heard that. Yes.
Down for a little bit. All right. Okay.
I did take note of that, Lou. That was funny.
I just. Oh yeah, I didn't make a reel out of it yet. I should. I don't know.
That would be fun. Yes.
Go ahead. You're with your thoughts.
No, I'm in the same position you are. I'm happy that the team won. I think the team has still some question marks on the offensive end of things, even though we did score points. Many of those points were short fields, thanks to our defense. So that was good. I think we're making progress. I just think, we've got to take baby steps, and that's what we're doing. So, the end.
Did you see that field goal the Detroit kicker made?
No.
It hit the upright and went in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Baker's like, wait, what do you mean that was good? Let me see.
Oh wow. Oh, I see it. Look at that. Wow. He did.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
Good for him.
Did it cross? Yeah.
Yeah.
It went in. That's a good field goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, just another quick note. Half of the Dolphins' points were given to him because of a stupid penalty. Because I remember I went and ran to the bathroom with a 2-minute warning, went outside,
Yeah.
saw they were driving, and they went for that field goal. And then I kind of I said, okay, it's a 43-yard. I said, this isn't a gimme. And all of a sudden, doink, he doinked it.
Oh, yes.
And then off the upright. And then I saw the flag, and they called that flag. And I'm like
what was the flag for?
The security guard was just kind of rolling his eyes.
What was the flag for?
I guess contact with the snapper.
Okay.
Contact with the snapper.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right.
So that's like a personal foul. You can't do that. You can't hit that guy. But he kind of fell into him from what I heard. So I didn't see the replay. Yeah. So I was like, it's meaningless. But
yeah. Well, they did a lot of good things.
The game. Well, yeah, the defense. You can't do that. You want to see better offensive production. And we need to do that to get better and contend. But there's games to be won here. We were put in such a bad position to start the season. I just look at it now, it's like, oh. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes, and just take it one game at a time, and that's it.
Yeah. Lou, I hope you have a very good night. We're going to have shows later this week. And stay tuned to the Fanatical Elves Network all week, part of the Fans First. We are going to be switching probably I know I am, and a few of the other groups, not groups, but other colleagues here with our platform. Yeah, we might be switching some things around. So stay tuned for all that. I'm going to be traveling a little bit, Lou, this week. So we will not be having a Fanatical Elves show on Thursday night. I'll be back Saturday morning. So Lou, you can do your show Friday
night.
Yep. You'll be doing his show Friday night. I'll be downloading that Saturday for Lou.
Steve Hemrick will be on.
Oh, good. Good.
Steve Hemrick will be on. Posh can't make it.
Yeah.
And the week of the bye week, we're taking that week off. It's Halloween night. So we're going to take Halloween night off.
Okay. Very good.
Halloween. And it's a bye week anyway, so we're going to take
that.
So thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to do that. And I think that's we've got a lot of programming coming up, but we really appreciate all of you out there that are listening to us and support us. And a shout out to Hemisphere Coffee Roasters, who shake the hand of the farmer. Check out our link on our X page. Lou, have a very good night.
You too. Thank you. Go Browns.
Go Browns. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.